You got a reverse mortgage. You live there for 20 or 30 years. You never made a payment.
Right.
You owe more than the house is worth.
Yes.
And it just goes back to the bank and you win.
Yes, exactly.
It is a scenario where you win.
And to find out this information, it doesn't take long at all.
So we are going to get into the myths of reverse mortgage. So you've probably heard some scary stories, maybe, but are they really true?
Sure.
Myth number one.
Yes.
I get a reverse mortgage, I'm going to lose my home.
No. A reverse mortgage is no different than any other loan. In fact, it's very difficult to lose your home on a reverse mortgage because there aren't any payments. You're not making any payments to anybody.
No payment.
You need, just like any other home, you need to pay the taxes and insurance, but that's every home. So
Okay.
you're not going to lose your home. It's just the opposite is going to allow you to stay in the home.
Number two, my heirs will have to pay it back. This is a huge one.
Yeah.
I hear this often. It's like, oh, my kids are going to have to pay this back.
So that's like,
Is that true?
No, of course it's not true. The loan is paid back by selling the home. So your heirs have the option to buy that home back, or it can go back to the lender, and the lender can sell. But there's no.
Okay, so wait a minute. So what if I got a reverse mortgage? I had it for like 30 years, and I actually owe more than this house is worth.
So that's the risk.
Do my heirs have to pay this back?
No, you do not. That's the risk that the lender is making.
It's a government-insured loan, and it's
right.
a non-recourse, which means they have no recourse against your
Right.
heirs. I got that credit, Glenn. I can't get a loan. That is myth number three.
So really, the qualifying for the reverse mortgage is based on your age and the equity you have. You have to be at least 62 years old. They're not going to ever deny you because your credit is poor.
No, so wait a minute. I have to have a job. So you're saying I don't even have to have a job?
You do not have to have a job. No, you don't. Just Social Security income, nothing.
Nothing. No income whatsoever. That's huge.
Yes, it is, yeah.
I can never leave my house to my heirs. I have to give it back to the bank.
No, that's not true at all. The rules say you have to live in this house as your primary residence, and you can't be out of it for more than 12 months.
Okay.
So
it used to be only 6.
Right.
So now they moved it to 12. So that's
you could
way
go
better.
have a vacation home, go there. If an injury and you're in a rehab facility, you can be there. But if you're permanently out of the house longer than 12 months, then the lender's going to give you an option. They can say, you can pay this loan off and own this house. You can sell it and take what's left, or you can give it back to us.
So my financial planner will hate me.
No, your financial planner will love you.
What?
They're the biggest proponents of this because what the home equity, the HECM is the acronym that a reverse mortgage is. It's a home equity conversion mortgage, meaning you're converting that equity into capital. But in a sense, you're using the equity of your home to live off rather than spending the money that you have invested. So the financial planners love reverse mortgages.
Financial planners love
Yes,
reverse
they do.
mortgages.
You
I bet you
refer to
didn't
them all
know
the
that.
time,
I
yes.
will lose all my equity if I get a reverse mortgage. It'll be gone, and I'll never be able to get
No,
it back.
again, it's similar to a regular loan. We're going to have a starting point, and we're going to add to that every month. We don't always have to add to it if you don't access the capital, but no, you're not going to lose the equity in the house. I mean, if you're there a long time and you take all the money and you we talked in the earlier scenario, yes, that's possible, but more
You'd
likely
have to be
it
there a
isn't.
really long
Yes,
time.
right.
Myth number 7. It's only for people who are basically broke.
Not at all. Not at all. A lot of people use this as an investment tool. And again, if you're converting that equity in your home into capital, you're not spending your portfolio that you invested. That's another thing. You don't have to be poor to qualify for a reverse mortgage. Again, it's the age and the equity, nothing else. So you could have $1 million in your investment account, a lot of equity in your house. This thing is growing and doing very well. Let's convert that equity into money and leave that alone.
Number 9, am I restricted in what I can do with the money? So you're telling me that in a reverse mortgage, they may actually give me money, not just maybe pay off what I owe, but actually give me money. So am I restricted what I can do with that money?
Heck no.
I mean,
no,
Glenn, I want a way bigger boat than I have.
You could take this money and go to the casino. I wouldn't recommend it, but there are no restrictions.
No restrictions.
Really, why should they restrict you? You're accessing the equity of your home. So there are no restrictions.
And number 10, I have to have my house paid off in order to get a reverse mortgage.
No, not at all. In fact, a lot of people use the reverse mortgage as a tool not to have a payment. So they've got a lot of equity. They still have a mortgage on the home. This reverse mortgage can retire that mortgage so you're not paying the payment anymore.
That payment goes away.
Right, that goes away. So again, it's going to eat into that equity, how much money you might get on a monthly basis, line of credit or capital. That's going to be affected by the amount of principal that you have on your current mortgage, but it does not have to be. You do not have to own your own free and clear.
There you go. I hoped it was helpful for debunking 10 myths about reverse mortgages.
Yeah,
and again, let us know if you have some that we haven't covered, or maybe what you found eye-opening. I'm your host, Angela Dillmon, here at Keller Williams Realty Chesterfield, and this is my wealth building partner.
Glenn Calvin at Gill Mortgage.
We are here to help you build wealth
Live your dream lifestyle.
and leave legacies that matter. We'll see you next week.
All right.